Hello, my name is D.o.n.k, and this is Blueprints. This game has been recommended to me on stream because it is a roguelike puzzle exploration game. I am going into this fairly blind, but I hope you, as well as myself, will enjoy this game. Let's go ahead and get started. I only plan on doing minor narrative and voiceover work, but anything else will be strictly from this game. I'm excited to see where this goes.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
I'm already absolutely loving the atmosphere of this game. This is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. I've never played a game similar to this, where the escape room simulator-esque. Alright, I guess I am playing the titular grandnephew. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provided you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of my bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as lack of confidence. Assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I cherish you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought into the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations will prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. Want to inspect these rooms before we go to the next one. You never know what kind of clue or puzzle may give us an answer. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one, I'm going to call them footprint. When you no longer have any footprints left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. So that's that. Up in the corner, looks like I have 50. Yeah, I'm not going to any rooms yet. Queen of Diamonds. Ace of Spades. Alright, let's see, we got left, middle, or right. I do not know if we'll be able to come back to this room probably tomorrow when they say, but I think we'll start with the left and see where this leads. You must have the blueprints to draft. Must have the blueprints to draft. Okay, so where are the blueprints to draft? No, I looked right past them, didn't I? Yep. You found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing RT. Okay. I am playing with a Xbox controller, so the controls may be slightly different than the actual computer game, but we'll see. I am currently in the entrance hall. Entrance hall. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of a dark and garnished library, suitable called the entrance hall. From here, each guest adventure begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. Antechamber leads to room 46, the antechamber. From the root meaning room before, all signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between the chamber and room 46. Room 46. The mysterious room mentioned by H.S. Sinclair, well named only by a number. despite the house's official blueprints only showing a total of 45 rooms. The words of the legal document make it apparent that a 46th room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective while on the estate. After all, your bequest. So I know of the entrance hall and the amphitheater. I wonder if the courtyard counts as a room. The grounds. I don't have a jump function. Can I leave the grounds? Yeah. Private drive. Campsite. Due to the rules set forth by your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu, RT, to return to the campsite for the night. Yeah, I noticed that my numbers is going down as I'm going farther from the house, but it's good to do a little bit of exploring beforehand just in case. There must be a code somewhere for me to get back into that shed over there. Looks like some sort of apple area. There's nothing to click, but it looks like it's probably a mine shaft. Alright. I'm already down to 44, but it looks like every time the bottom corner of the map updates, it'll go down. Yep. Turn to the grounds, down to 43. Seems to be a path that way as well. It's locked right now. Excuse me. Okay. 42. I am down 8 already, but let's go ahead and start the mansion. Select a room to draft. Bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 walk. Closet. I get 2 items. Or hallway. Well, this is the bottom left. I need to get across, if I'm not mistaken, for my blueprint. Alright, I hit RT, I can see. Closet will make a dead end. Bedroom. Or hallway. Let's do a bedroom. Oh, that is amazing. So I can't turn it around, I can only look at it. The trunk is locked. Crowbar. Greetings from Reddington. I wonder if I can spam the bonus of getting +2 walk every time I come into this room. Entrance hall? Yes, I can. Okay. Seems I can only interact with those couple of things. The postcard here and the picture over here. Still don't have the ability to jump. Got a locked chest. Okay. The parlor. Doesn't say it gives me any bonus. The closet or the pantry. Well, both of them seem to go up and left, and then the closet's a dead end still. So nothing goes back to the right because of the entrance hall. I wonder what the +4 coins means. The parlor is probably a puzzle, so let's try our first puzzle. This box is the black box. This box is the blue box. This box the box that claims to be black has the gems. I don't want to click any just yet. Doesn't look like I can even interact with them yet. Can't get behind there. Nope. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine in your estate with the old hams this past Thursday. If I am being frank, it has been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I have mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you would need to share your guests, should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Laurie. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has the prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Interesting. I'm guessing this is the key to get it. Found the wind-up key, a component for the parlor game. Alright, so 1 true, 1 false. The other 2 are empty. So, this is the black box. This box is the blue box. The box that claims to be black has the gems. So one's true, one's false. I'm probably overthinking this. Because if this is true, this is the black box. This could be the false one. This box is the blue box. And then it didn't say what the third one would be. The box that claims to be black has the gems. So the box that claims to be the box that claims to be black has the gems. So if this is true, then this could be true. And this one's false. Like I said, I'm probably way overthinking this. I'm just going with the blue box that claims to be black. Hey! I got the 2 gems. We shall see what the gems are for later. I don't think there's any other puzzles in this room. It's a good start for the first puzzle. Hi. Storeroom, pantry, or den? Storeroom's the dead end. Pantry will continue on. Den can continue on. Den also gives a gem, 4 coins, 1 key, 1 gem, 1 coin. Let's see, if I do a den, I can use that corner one as a dead end room. Oh, this is gorgeous. There's that gem. I guess not every room has puzzles, and we'll just give you items. Oh, that is cool. See, because we came in through the entrance. I went left. I went up. And I went east. So this is the room that I'm in now. I wonder if this image updates every single time we get this kind of room. This will be the dead end room. Looks like if I use pantry here, the other room will lead back into the bedroom somehow. I wonder if new doors will be interested. Same goes for the nook. Or the guest bedroom for an extra 10 steps. I think I might have to go with that one. Alright, so it looks like I can only go up to 50. Because it only gave me 9 for that. Unless it takes away the 1. Alright, so let's see, that's flan. Looks like some sort of desert. Gem. Sinclair. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Everson, whose particular personality somewhat made up for your absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiards room. It has been ages since I've seen a billiards room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping for a healthy improved shortly. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. So somebody had fun in the billiards room. I wonder if I'll be putting one of those in their game soon. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms already. Spare room, pantry, or closet. I do not want more dead-end rooms just yet. Can either go up or to the right. We'll loop around on ourselves. The pantry. Wonder how old that bag of sugar is. I can't climb ladders. Lux coffee. There's the 4 coins. Bridget, please pick up some more food before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house this next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. The 4 coins must have been the leftovers. There's an apple. Probably should have saved that. Tea. Can't interact with the egg timer. There's a couple cans. Coffee. Let's see. Looks like a crow. Man on a sailboat. Just taking notes of the pictures because you never know when I might need them. There's a box up there, but I can't interact with it. Okay, the storeroom. The drawing room or the observatory. Looks like I'll need a gem for the other two, or go to a dead end and double all the way back. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Observatory. Plus star for each time you've drafted an observatory. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Or each time you drafted observatory. I wonder if the stars are going to be required for something later on. If I do the observatory, I can continue on, see what happens. Drawing room looks like it doubles back or forward. I want to keep going this way. Use my first gem. Wow, there's a lot of pictures in this room. Looks like they're measuring the length of the people's stances. Can't interact with the fireplace. And this answers my question. There is a wall there, and it blocks the door off. Can't interact with it. Okay. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Alright, so that'll be useful then. If I don't like the 3, if I get 3 dead ends, I can always reshuffle now. I gotta say, I must come from a dapper family. I'm not seeing anything else to interact with. It goes back to the pantry. There's the redraw floor plans button. Let's see, corridor. Corridor is always left unlocked. Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 footsteps. Courtyard. Well, let's see, if I do a courtyard, and I can get lucky, and I can get something in between the entrance hall and the courtyard, I can connect and come around again. The nursery would block, and the corridor would make us go forward, so I think I'm going to stick with the courtyard. Wow. Alright, so this room here will lead me back to the entrance hall if I do it right. And in order to continue on, I need to get through this locked door, which looks like it's either a key code or maybe the sledgehammer. And double back into this room will do it. But I'd like to go back first. Let's see what we can do. Chapel. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose a coin. A closet for a dead end or a passageway, which would use up the last 2 of my gems. I'm going to have to go with the passageway. I don't want to lose money every time I enter the room, and the closet's a dead end. See, that'll be able to go back out. And the dead end. So it puts me down at 46, but I'm back at the beginning now. That's amazing. Let's see if I can go refill. Alright, puzzles remain completed. Didn't give me the 10 back, so I guess it's a one-time use. But I did get the bedroom bonus. I guess it's only from one entrance. Okay. This security door is locked by an electronic key card. It's probably one of those end cap rooms that I need to get items from. You found a heavy sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks or unlocked trunks. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can bash through the wall from here, and I need a key card to continue. But I got the hammer, which I believe was in this bedroom, was the locked room. I gotta say, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. What's that, a set of dice? A pair of ivory dice, +2. While drafting, you may use the dice to roll new floor plans. Okay. Bunch more coins, too. Alright, well, I need a key card to keep going in that direction, so I guess we gotta come this way now. Let's see. Lavatory looks like a dead end. Corridor is always left unlocked, and kitchen with food for sale. Well, I don't have any more diamonds, so I can't use that. So I guess I gotta take the corridor. Closet for 2 items. Bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Mage chamber. Less likely to find items laying around your house. I don't like that these two are both dead end rooms. The closet may give me what I need to get through the courtyard, though. Or it may end this match. This counts as 2 bedrooms, but I don't think that'll help me. Less likely to find items lying around your house. Or I can use the redraw, see if I can get lucky for something else. Which is what I think I'm going to do. Lavatory is another dead end. A nook with a key. Or a nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Wish I had that for one of the other dead ends. So I guess I'll take the nook. Good. Needed a gem and a key for something. Silver key. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. I guess I get to keep my sledgehammer. I don't know how many uses I'll get for it. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. That is ironically a great idea to have. Another key. I can't get back there. Not interactable. Storeroom, spare room, or commissary with items on sale. Well, spare room will lead me up, and the commissary may lead me back into the passageway for later. Maybe if I ever get lucky and find the thing, I can continue on the courtyard. But I would need something that will also turn upwards to continue. Spare room guarantees me to continue on. Let's see what kind of items are for sale. Hopefully I don't regret this. The Ridger blocks. Interactable. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password, and it's scribbled out. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Let's see, with minecart, without car? Well, let's see, I have 8 coins. Gems. Salt shaker, shovel, or a key. Well, I don't think I need any keys. The shovel's probably used outside for something. I don't know what the salt shaker's for yet. And we have no gems, so we may have to buy some eventually. It's an interesting mechanic, and it's going to be closed on certain days. Annual Maid's Day sale, 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All stealth welcome day 20 and 21. Mount Holly Commissary. Storerooms dead end, lavatories dead end, and the observatory leads to the corridor. So unfortunately I think I soft locked myself. Unless there's a key card in here. Gold key. To be it. can go no further into the house unless I were to find the key card. Yeah, I know the keys that I got. Well, I mean, this is first time playing, so I really enjoyed this game. Alright, I thank you all for joining me for the first day of this. I got the silver key and the sledgehammer, and I really enjoyed this. I hope that you guys did as well, and I will see you in the next episode because I would definitely love to continue playing this. Thank you.